Welcome back to the channel, everyone. Today we're diving headfirst into the wild world of cryptocurrency in January 2025. This month has been absolutely insane, with some major wins and some serious challenges popping up left and right. We've got Bitcoin and Ethereum making big moves, governments getting in on the action with their own digital currencies, and a whole lot more. So grab your coffee, buckle up, and let's break down exactly what went down in crypto this past month. All right, let's kick things off with everyone's two favorite cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin and Ethereum. If you were worried about the bear market, well, January 2025 came in like a lion. Bitcoin shot up, climbing back up towards its previous all-time high. I'm talking serious gains, people. And Ethereum wasn't too far behind, seeing some pretty impressive growth itself. But what's fueling this incredible surge? Well, one major factor is institutional interest. Big players like hedge funds and corporations are finally starting to see crypto as a legitimate asset class, and they're pouring money in. We're also seeing more and more people turning to crypto as a store of value, especially with all the economic uncertainty in the world right now. Now, it's important to remember that the crypto market is notoriously volatile. What goes up can come down, so it's crucial to do your research and only invest what you can afford to lose. But for now, things are looking pretty bullish. Next up, let's talk about governments and their foray into the world of digital currencies. I'm talking about Central Bank Digital Currencies, or CBDCs. Yep, you heard that right. Countries like China and several nations in the European Union have been hard at work developing their own digital currencies. China's digital yuan, in particular, has been making waves. They're already running pilot programs in major cities, and it looks like things are going pretty smoothly. Meanwhile, Europe is seriously considering a wider rollout of their digital euro. Now, some people are excited about the potential benefits of CBDCs, like faster transactions, lower costs, and increased financial inclusion. Others are a bit more wary. They're concerned about governments having even more control over our money and the potential for increased surveillance. It's a complex issue with no easy answers, but one thing's for sure, CBDCs are here to stay, and they're going to have a massive impact on the future of finance. Okay, now let's get real for a second. While there's a lot of excitement and innovation in the crypto space, it hasn't been all sunshine and rainbows. The industry has been facing some serious regulatory heat lately, and January 2025 was no exception. In the US, the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC, and the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, CFTC, have been cracking down on unregistered securities and trading platforms. We've seen some high-profile cases and investigations, which has definitely made some investors nervous. Over in Asia, countries like India and Indonesia have been taking a hard line, with some even considering outright bans or heavy regulations on cryptocurrency exchanges. And let's not forget about the European Union's MiCA, Markets in Crypto Assets regulation, which is still in the works. The goal of these regulations is to provide clearer guidelines and protections for both consumers and investors, while also tackling illicit activities like money laundering. It's a delicate balancing act, and it will be interesting to see how these regulations evolve in the coming months and years. Remember the NFT craze a couple of years back? Yeah, things have cooled down a bit since then, but NFTs are far from dead. In fact, they're evolving and finding new life in some pretty interesting ways. While the days of people paying millions for pixelated apes might be over, for now, at least, NFTs are starting to find real utility in areas like gaming, real estate, and the art world. Gaming, in particular, is seeing some massive potential. We're seeing major gaming companies experimenting with integrating NFTs into their ecosystems, giving players true ownership of their in-game items and assets. Artists and musicians are also continuing to explore NFTs as a new way to sell their work directly to fans, cut out the middleman, and even earn royalties on secondary sales. It's still early days, but the future of NFTs is looking a lot more practical and exciting than just digital collectibles. Now let's move on to the world of decentralized finance, or DeFi. This space has been absolutely exploding in popularity, with platforms offering all sorts of decentralized financial services, from lending and borrowing to staking and trading. But with all this growth comes some serious challenges. One of the biggest issues facing DeFi right now is security. We've seen a worrying number of hacks and exploits targeting smaller DeFi protocols, resulting in some pretty hefty losses for users. Just this past January, there were a few high-profile cases that sent shockwaves through the DeFi community. These incidents have been a wake-up call for both developers and users, highlighting the critical importance of security in the DeFi space. We're now seeing a much greater emphasis on things like smart contract auditing, bug bounties, and better governance structures to try and prevent these kinds of attacks from happening in the future. One of the biggest criticisms leveled at cryptocurrency, particularly proof-of-work coins like Bitcoin, is their environmental impact. Mining these coins can require a ton of energy, which has led to concerns about carbon emissions and their effect on climate change. Now, the good news is that the industry is starting to take this issue seriously. Ethereum's successful transition to a proof-of-stake consensus mechanism was a major step in the right direction, significantly reducing its energy consumption. We're also seeing a growing number of blockchain projects focusing on developing more sustainable mining solutions, including using renewable energy sources and exploring more energy-efficient algorithms. There's also been a surge in interest in carbon-neutral cryptocurrencies and initiatives aimed at offsetting the carbon footprint of crypto mining. One of the most exciting trends in the crypto space is the rapid adoption we're seeing in developing countries, particularly in Africa, Latin America, and Southeast Asia. People in these regions are facing challenges like hyperinflation, unstable currencies, and limited access to traditional banking services. Cryptocurrency offers a potential solution, providing a more stable store of value and a way to participate in the global economy. El Salvador's decision to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender back in 2021 was a watershed moment, and other countries have been closely watching its progress. While there have been some bumps in the road, El Salvador's experiment has shown the potential for cryptocurrency to empower individuals and drive financial inclusion in underserved communities. Despite the regulatory uncertainty and market volatility, one thing remains clear. Venture capitalists and investors are still incredibly bullish on the future of cryptocurrency. Throughout January 2025, we saw a steady stream of funding pouring into crypto-related startups, with several companies securing massive investments. These startups are developing innovative applications for blockchain technology in areas like cross-border payments, remittances, decentralized cloud computing, and more. We're also seeing a lot of excitement around Layer 2 solutions like Optimism and Arbitrum, which aim to make Ethereum faster, cheaper, and more scalable. As governments around the world increase their focus on financial surveillance, privacy coins like Monero and Zcash have been gaining traction. These cryptocurrencies are designed to provide users with a much higher level of anonymity and privacy compared to traditional cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin or Ethereum. However, this increased privacy has also raised concerns among regulators who worry that privacy coins could be used for illicit activities like money laundering and tax evasion. Finding the right balance between protecting individual privacy and preventing financial crime is a major challenge, and we're seeing governments grapple with how to regulate privacy coins effectively. The metaverse, a persistent, shared virtual world, has been one of the hottest topics in tech over the past few years. And guess what? Cryptocurrency is playing a huge role in shaping its development. Platforms like Decentraland and the Sandbox are already integrating blockchain-based assets and tokenomics, allowing users to buy, sell, and trade virtual goods using crypto. We're even seeing major companies and game developers starting to experiment with launching their own metaverse ecosystems powered by crypto. Imagine a future where you can seamlessly move between different virtual worlds, taking your digital assets and identity with you. That's the promise of the metaverse, and crypto is going to be a key part of making it a reality. Last but not least, let's talk about the growing adoption of blockchain technology by businesses. While many companies were initially hesitant to embrace blockchain, we're now seeing a significant shift in attitude. Enterprises are starting to recognize the potential of this technology to streamline their operations, reduce costs, and improve transparency. This has led to the rise of blockchain as a service, BaaS platforms, which make it easier than ever for businesses to integrate blockchain technology without needing to build everything from scratch. Companies like Amazon, IBM, and Microsoft are all offering BaaS solutions, providing businesses with the tools they need to leverage the power of blockchain. Well, folks, there you have it. January 2025 was a wild ride in the world of cryptocurrency, full of exciting developments, unexpected challenges, and everything in between. The crypto space is constantly evolving, and it's more important than ever to stay informed and educated. I hope this video has given you a better understanding of the key trends and events that shaped the crypto landscape in January 2025. But this is just the beginning. The next few months and years are going to be absolutely crucial for the future of cryptocurrency, and I can't wait to see what happens next. Don't forget to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on any future crypto updates.